All right, everybody. First off, we are joined by head coach Seb Hines. Seb, a 2-0 win here at Sports Illustrated Stadium. Just give us your initial thoughts following the final whistle.
Yeah, it was a great game. We started off really well, obviously taking an early lead. I thought we played some really good stuff. Not consistently, but I think there were some really good moments and we created some really good opportunities to score. Maybe on another day we capitalize on them. But I think, towards the end, it really shows what type of team this is. Coming to a hostile environment, coming to, Gotham's home opener. This is a very good team who, narrowly missed out on the playoff final last year. And we showed our character towards the end, making sure that we keep the clean sheet. It's very easy as the game goes on and they're pushing forward to lose concentration, but I thought we were phenomenal towards the end to get the shutout. So again, really pleased, couple of goals, another clean sheet, and we continue our momentum moving forward.
You talk about the clean sheet. This is the first time in Pride history that they've started out with back-to-back clean sheets to start the season. Can you just kind of talk about the back line, Anna, as well as the shifting of the back line and kind of picking up where they left off last year?
Yeah, it's been a real focal point of our game model, you would say. We don't want to concede. It hurts when we concede, and you can see that with the attitude of the players. It's not just one or two players. It's a full collective effort to keep the ball out of the net. And, you can see the efforts from every single player, not just the starters, but the players coming off the bench and knowing their roles and responsibilities to keep the ball out of the net. So, yeah, again, pleased with it. It's never easy keeping clean sheets in this league because there's so many quality players, creative players that can carve you open. But again, I'll go back to the concentration towards the end as the game goes on to keep that shot up.
And we'll go ahead and go to the Zoom. Go ahead, Austin.
Thanks, Lucas. Seb, just for your perspective, getting that goal in that first minute, how big was that just to kind of settle the nerves, get everyone into a groove, and be able to play with a lead on the road? Just how big of a momentum shift is that for you?
Yeah, we talk about all the time, can we get that first goal in the game? So we always want to start fast, whether we're at home or away, regardless of the opponent we're playing against. That first goal is really important to us, and to get it within 1 minute of the game was really rewarding. And I think, like you said, it kind of put our nerves at rest, I guess. Like I said, it's always a difficult environment coming here. I think we've only got one win back in 2021. And so we've always left this stadium disappointed and knowing that we could give more or get a better result. And I think today epitomizes the attitude of the players. We spoke about last week being a statement win. I thought today was a statement win, against a good Gotham side.
Austin, keep going if you have a couple more.
Cool. Kind of touched on the defense, but 47 clearances between the entire team, including about 20 from the back line. Just the cohesiveness, depending on whoever's in. You subbed in out Hoffa at halftime, brought in Corey. There's no real drop off from that. Just how proud are you of the way this team has started, considering, as you said before, just the shutouts and but the cohesiveness of there's no drop off between the players coming in and out.
Yeah, and it shows, the versatility within the group. Also, it's disappointing for Rath because she was building good momentum, getting good minutes. It's just a precaution. We don't want her to have any sort of setbacks either. So we're not taking any risks with her. But the transition is seamless with bringing Corey on, and obviously shifts back to a more natural position at centre back. Kylie shifts across, and it's only Kerry Abello that keeps a position. But also, even towards the end, to put in Zara and going into a back five just to cover those spaces up a little bit more as Gotham were pushing forwards. We had full belief in Zara to come in and do a job for the team, and she showed that. So again, whoever goes into that back line, they know their roles and responsibilities. They'll do whatever it takes to keep the ball in the net. And you've seen that multiple times of last year, and we want to continue that going into this year as well.
Kind of speaking of Zara, just getting her first game under her belt, how has she been just adapting to the professional game? And what have you seen from her in training that has it's kind of led to this moment for her?
Well, she played a lot of minutes during preseason, and obviously the league is very different. It's higher risk, bigger rewards, a lot more competitive. So just buying her time, finding the right moment to put her in. We felt today was a good time to put her in towards the end as Gotham are delivering more balls into the box, so playing a little bit more direct. But she's shown her quality, and it's always great to get that first appearance as a first-year pro. So yeah, she's got that out of the way, and she has to just continue to develop and grow and learn with some really good players alongside her.
Awesome, I'm good.
All good.
Great, thank you, Seb.
Cheers.
All right, next up, we are joined by goalkeeper Anna Moorhouse. Anna, 2-0 win tonight. Just give us your thoughts when that final whistle went off.
Yeah, we were towards the end of the game under a little bit of pressure. Gotham are a good side, and they put the pressure on us in those last few minutes. So it was a bit of a relief when the final whistle blew. But just so happy to get the win and the clean sheet.
You talk about the clean sheet. This is the first time in Pride history that they've started off with back-to-back clean sheets to start the season. Can you just kind of talk about the back line and maybe how it transitions throughout the game, but the comfortability that you have with everyone that steps in there?
Yeah, I mean, we said it all last season. Everyone knows the job that they have to do, and everyone's very comfortable in doing that job. Makes my life incredibly easy. The back line are incredible at keeping chances to a minimum and keeping threatening chances to a minimum. And it's really, really enjoyable to be a part of, to be honest. So yeah, I love playing in front of, behind Em and Kylie. Yeah, it's just a dream for me.
Great, and we'll go ahead and go to the Zoom. Austin.
Anna, just kind of sticking on the defensive topic, 49 clearances from your team today, 33 from just the defenders in front of you. Just what was kind of the game plan coming into the game about kind of negating a lot of what Gotham was trying to do?
Yeah, I think the game plan was more just playing our game. I think we did that for the most part. Towards the end of the game, I think they really cranked up the pressure on us as a back line. We went to a back five. Zara came in and made a first start and did incredibly well to deal with the pressure in that environment on a first game. So yeah, I think most of those clearances came in that last 20 minutes, but we dealt with the pressure. And we that's just what we do. It's not the game plan to do that, but sometimes the game needs you to do it. So we just do it. We dig in. We backs to the wall, and yeah, we just fight for everything.
Kind of as you built last year to the way that this defense plays now, is it just kind of second nature almost, the way that this team cohesively is able to keep these clean sheets and keep your job almost to a minimum?
Yeah, we've had the same sort of defensive players, a couple of new players here and there, but we've had the same kind of core of players for the past, I think, three and a half years, something like that. So yeah, we just all have great relationships on and off the field. We talk to each other. We have hard conversations with each other. But the bottom line is we have that trust, and we know what the other player's gonna do. We know strengths, weaknesses of each other, and we just thrive under that sort of pressure. And yeah, like I said, it's just enjoyable to play behind that back line.
You mentioned Zara being able to come in and make her NWSL debut. What have you seen from her in preseason? Just her adapting to the game and kind of adapting to the back line as well.
Yeah, Zara's come in and she's done a really good job. The progress that she's made in such a short time is really, it's incredible to see. Off the field, she's just slotted straight into this team, into this environment, and she's thriving on the pitch because of it. Yeah, she's doing really well, and I can't wait to see her get more minutes and just yeah, be a part of the back line and the defensive unit.
Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Anna. Appreciate it. All right, and finally, to wrap up, we have Kerry Abello. Kerry coming off a 2-0 win here at Sports Illustrated Stadium. Can you just give us your initial thoughts when the final whistle went?
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely relieved that we saw the game and got the 3 points and kept our clean sheet. It probably wasn't our best, cleanest performance. I thought we were really threatening, but we were definitely under it towards the end of the game. But I was really proud that we saw the win and got 3 points.
Yeah, and you talked about the clean sheet. This is the first time the club has ever started the season with back-to-back clean sheets. Can you just talk about the back line so far this season? There's been a little bit of mix, especially when people come in and out of the match. Just talk about how the back line's maybe picking up from last year and starting out this year.
Yeah, I think we're definitely picking up from last year, but like you said, we do have a lot of new people coming in and out of the back line, which I think just goes to show how good we are and how much work we're doing off off the game field, because for us to be able to interchange people within our back line is really impressive, and for us to stay solid and keep our clean sheet. It's our debut tonight, which is so exciting. But yeah, overall, I'm really impressed with, I think individually our back line is so solid and we're able to work together no matter who's next to us. So
Great. We'll go ahead and go to the Zoom for a couple. Austin, go ahead.
Hey, Kerry. This game had 49 or 47 clearances from your team. I think 33 just from the back line alone. How, just kind of in the last 20 minutes, did you kind of, come together like you have the past year, basically, and kind of negate a lot of the opportunities that Gotham was having?
yeah, it's nothing new for us. We've been up against it late in games, and again, it says a lot for our back line. But I think at that point, like the last 20 minutes of the game, we were really under it, and they were sending balls forward. And at that point, we're kind of defending for our lives and emergency defending. And a lot of it's gritty. Like a lot of it, obviously, there's a ton of tactics that go into it, covering and shifting. But at the end of the day, it's grit, and I think that's what our back line has in spades. Individually and collectively, and that's what it was in the last 20 minutes to keep the ball out of our net.
You talked about the grit a little bit, just the physicality of the game. Obviously, two very good teams going up against each other. How did you feel like, were you expecting a lot of that physicality, and just, how did you handle it personally?
Oh yeah, no, we were definitely expecting the physicality. We know Gotham well, we know their players well. Yeah, they're a really aggressive team, and we were ready to match that. We also still wanted to play our game, but matching their aggression is really important to us. So, we stuck to that. I knew that individually. I wanted to win my individual battles. And so, yeah, I think overall we did a good job of managing them. Yeah.
On that left side of the field, you spent 45 minutes with Hoffa, 45 minutes with Kylie kind of playing next to you. How have you kind of felt, just if there's anything, the difference of kind of playing with the two and adjusting to the way they play balls forward or anything like that?
Honestly, they're very different players, but I think they can switch in and out pretty seamlessly next to me. I mean, honestly, I think Hoffa might look for a long ball a little more often, and she has a really good range of pass. Kylie's so good at playing those central balls, and so I do make small adjustments because I kind of know what they're looking for and what their tendencies are. But overall, I think playing alongside either of them makes my life a lot easier. And so, yeah, there's honestly not a huge difference for me.
I guess that kind of leads into the bigger question of the entire team. I mean, it feels like everybody knows where everyone's going to be regardless of where they're playing. I mean, towards the end of the first half, Hoffa was playing up top for a little bit of time, and you're just kind of shifting constantly. I mean, the work that has been put in over the last couple of years, even to maintain that into this year, just how have you felt that has improved now heading into 2025?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's something we're constantly working on. We were all last season, and we'll continue to this season, and that's really driven by our coaching staff. They want us to be versatile and play different positions, interchange a lot. We're always doing that, in games, practice. They really drill that into us. And so I think that's something we'll continue to, grow throughout this season too.